West South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Papa's Truck Stop, and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
In what's already been a 12th region tournament, that's been one for the record books, particularly on the boys' side, where you had 3 of the first 4 games going to double overtime. Why not have an overtime game here at the girls' tournament as well? That's why this second game, we should say, has been pushed back a little bit. Wayne County, Rockcastle County went into overtime. It was a game Rockcastle County won 57-54, and now DCA will look to top their opponent tonight, Southwestern, to move on to tomorrow night's region championship game and take on that Rockcastle County team. Good evening, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland. We sit in the end zone here at Pulaski County High School as DCA and Southwestern gear up to play, Tim, the first ever game between these two teams in school history. There are 17 teams that play girls basketball in the 12th region. DCA is one of those 17. DCA obviously cannot play themselves, so that means 16 teams that DCA could play amongst 12th region teams. DCA has played KHSA basketball since 2019-2020, and they have played 15 12th region teams. There's one team they haven't played in school history. That's Southwestern, and they'll kind of etch their name in that Southwestern book tonight as they take on the Warriors. It is a matchup between the Warriors and Warriors, and we'll have to call them DCA and Southwestern tonight and not Lady Warriors to make sure we have a difference in the team. But, Tim, first game, if it's any indication of how game number 2 is going to go, it is going to be a blast tonight here at Pulaski County High School. It was an absolute madhouse here for Rockcastle County, Wayne County here, game 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was the excitement was high. I mean, it was full. You had those two teams brought a lot of people in here, and it was really, we kind of noticed when we first drove up, there was nowhere to park at.
Yeah,
we kind of parked in the grass somewhere out in front. But, you know, we had that exciting game last night. You know, we went in double overtime. It was last night, wasn't it?
That was last night, yes.
Yeah,
the double overtime DCA win over Somerset was indeed last night.
I'm starting to lose track of days here. But, you know, we had that one, so I don't want the same thing tonight because that means the game's really in close.
Yeah.
You know, like see DCA come out and play. They had a little bit of trouble last game just with at the first period, and then they started to settle in and feel in more like themselves. So kind of excited to see these girls and see how they're going to do tonight.
DCA Southwestern, the starting lineup's coming up in 3 minutes on your home for DCA Lady Warrior Basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save up to $13,000 on a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Crew Cab 4x4. Now, Bob Allen priced at $59,185. Stock M25052. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our mini branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Thoroughbred Express Wash wants you to get ready for the race of a lifetime with your chance to win the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Full details coming March 17th. In the meantime, make sure your car looks good this spring with an unlimited membership from Thoroughbred Express Wash. Wash and dry, tires shine, wheel cleaner, high-powered vacuums, all-purpose cleaner spray, fresh microfiber towels, and more. Join the winner's circle and get Derby ready with Thoroughbred Express Wash. ThoroughbredExpressWash.com or Houstonville Road, Danville.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and with the most outstanding quality in the market. We support our local high schools and wish each team the best of luck. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland, DCA getting their pregame prayers in, and they are wearing a uniform combo that I knew they had, but we have not seen them wear this year. They're in their all baby blues, or Carolina blue maybe is a better way to describe it. The Carolina blue top and shorts to match the Warriors in font across the chest, white numbers in the front and back, and the Warriors in white as well. So baby blue, Carolina blue with white trim for DCA today. For Southwestern, they are in their white tops, the white shorts, the orange Warriors across the chest, orange numbers in the front and back with royal blue trim. For DCA, starting lineup looks like this. Paisley Metz, Alea Quisenberry, Amari Blackford, Grace Meyer, and Grace Bugwa. It's the same starting five they've had all year long. We know DCA, if Billy Inman would probably play all five of his starters the entire game. They're just so good.
Yeah.
But with this being an extended court, a longer court is a collegiate-sized court. Fatigue sets in a little bit more, so would not be obviously surprised to see Nadia Abrams certainly get her fair share of minutes in tonight's game. And we'll kind of see where DCA goes from there. Obviously, the score indicates who plays as well. For Southwestern, their starting five, if you look at their stats, they've got their five leading scorers as their starting five. Same thing for DCA. Kinsley Moulton, the senior, averages 14.5 a game. One of the best players in Southwestern girls basketball history, the daughter of the head coach, Junior Moulton. Jalen Dye, a sophomore, transfer from Somerset High School, 10.4 points per game. Michaela Monroe, a freshman, 8.8 a game. Ava Jones, a senior, she can light it up from deep. 46% three-point shooter, averages 6 points per game. And Jesselyn Flynn, the senior, averages 4.4 a game. Again, for Southwestern, that's Molden, Dye, Monroe, Jones, and Flynn. For DCA, it is Metz, Quisenberry, Blackford, Meyer, and Bugwa. Tip-off coming up in 1 minute on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
DCA starting five has been introduced. Southwestern's being introduced as we speak right now. DCA is having their fan section actually sits right in front of us. Going to be interesting for us tonight because Big Lou is doing what Big Lou does, and that's block things. And right now, every time he stands up, he blocks my vision. He sits on not even the top row; it's like the second row down. But he's 6'11", so he stands up and he's kind of right in my vision. So we'll see how this works tonight. But DCA is having a blackout night. That's their theme. And they all turned around away from the court when they introduced Southwestern starting lineup. They were looking at us, so we were waving at the DCA student section sitting right below us. DCA is on the court right now. Southwestern getting a pregame prayer in, holding hands, standing in a circle, was talking with Kenny G from 12th Region Sports earlier this morning on the morning show. He said, do not count out this Southwestern team, that their head coach, Junior Molden, loves to be the underdog. And I don't think there's any doubt about it. DCA, again, we've mentioned it before, they're the favorites in this 12th Region tournament. but a Southwestern team that can shoot the lights out. Very good three-point shooting team. They take just about as many three-pointers as DCA does a game. So this is going to, maybe at some points, look at a three-point shooting contest. Tip is in the air, controlled by DCA as Grace Meyer has it. And we've got high school basketball underway on the Hometown Radio Network. It's Blackford right of the circle, swings it over to Meyer. Meyer, left corner, three, misses too hard. Rebound tapped around, taken by Bugwa in the far corner. She's double-teamed, swings it back up top to Blackford. Blackford holds the basketball back down low to Bugwa. Good pass. Bugwa goes up, makes the catch, and puts it in. All in one motion. Grace Bugwa, who had 29 and 13 in the region opening game in the win over Pulaski County on Tuesday night, has the first two in this one. It's 2-0 DCA leads on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Molden tied up by Quisenberry. She fights through and has the basketball, hands it back off. That's Jesselyn Flynn. Flynn goes back to Jalen Dye. Very good basketball player. She works left hand, gets around Blackford. Now cut off by Blackford and Bugwa. And they go back up top, and Southwestern walked. Three-point attempt by Michaela Monroe. Bounced out, but she took steps before she shot it. And DCA will take over on the turnover, and Grace Meyer will inbound it on the far side.
You know, the bad thing is, Joe, you mentioned DCA's never played them. So some of the other teams, you've kind of got to know some of the girls playing. This is a whole fresh face here. A lot of groups that we haven't called.
Quisenberry will drive in. Around Dye, missed the layup, and Molden will grab the rebound for Southwestern. Excuse me, not Molden. Ava Jones grabs the rebound for Southwestern, hands it off to Molden. 6:58 to play, just underway on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA 2, Southwestern nothing. Jones left of the circle. She is the sharpshooter for Southwestern. Hands it back off to Molden as Quisenberry fights through a screen. Hard left-hand drive. No look pass. They swing it to Flynn, and there's a foul on the floor, and it's on Alea Quisenberry. That's her first. It is DCA's first as well. 159 games DCA has played in their school history in KHSAA play, and the first one tonight against Southwestern, the last 12th region team that DCA has played. Southwestern, now Jones walks. So Southwestern, 2 possessions and back-to-back traveling violations called, and there's no argument whatsoever from the fans. So they have no problem with the call. I'm sure they're not happy that their team walked, but usually the fans see their reactions, and they agree with the official. Quisenberry in the front court. Working on Flynn. Crossover, left hand of the paint, down low to Bugwa. Pass tapped around. Bugwa has it. Wheel set up, right of the circle, fires a 3. Got it! Grace Bugwa with a 2 and a 3 in the first minute and a half of this game. It's 5-0 DCA leads. Molden to the front court, has the basketball. Kingsley Molden works left-hand side, gets a screen from Flynn, and will center it up with Quisenberry on her. Blackford fights through a screen. Left of the circle now. Molden has the basketball. Back up near midcourt, swings it back over to Dye. Blackford on Dye, about 25 feet away from the basket. Dye works right-hand side, looking back up top for Molden, and Molden goes down. Grace Meyer pushed her down, and she's called for the foul. That's foul number 2 on DCA, first on Grace Meyer.
Kind of be curious. Quisenberry's doing a lot of chasing of Molden, that if Coach Inman switches out and put Nadia in there and kind of moves Alea to the shooting guard pretty much.
Jalen Dye has the basketball. Works left of the circle on Blackford in the paint. Stops one way. Blackford does not move. Back up top. Straight on 3 by Monroe. Good. And we said they can shoot it. Michaela Monroe, she's, of all the starters, is at the lowest three-point percentage. Just a 15% three-point shooter. Didn't look it there. It's 5-3. DCA by 2. Quisenberry wipes her left shoe and will walk into front court with the basketball. Goes to Blackford. Right of the circle. She'll fire a 3. Got it! Amari Blackford hits from deep right after Bugwa hits from deep, and DCA is off to a hot start. It's 8-3. They're 2 for 3 from three-point range, and the Lady Warriors lead by 5. Backdoor cut. Dye, bounce pass down to Monroe. Gets by Bugwa, missed the layup. Dye has the rebound, though, on the right block. Spins, her fall-away's no good. Blackford secures it for DCA. Blackford hands it off to Bugwa, who then turns around and shovels it off to Alea Quisenberry. DCA 8, Southwestern 3. Alea into front court. Left-hand drive, lays it up off the glass, missed it short. Rebound taken by Jesselyn Flynn for Southwestern. Flynn in the front court, goes to Molden in transition, fakes a 3. Quisenberry blows by her, wide open 3, misses strong. Rebound taken by Jones, and a second chance. Molden again, right wing 3. That one's short. Rebound this time bounces out of bounds, and DCA will take it off the missed shot. So Molden with 2 really good looks. She missed them both. She's a 40% three-point shooter, so she's usually not someone who's going to miss many open looks. Blackford will sit down, and Nadia Abrams will check in for DCA. DCA averages about 29 three-point attempts a game. Southwestern about 23 a game. Bugwa down low, double team. They go to Meyer in the left corner. Meyer skips it over to Abrams, right of the circle. She goes down low to Bugwa. Good lob. Bugwa up and in. You can tell how much DCA works on those entry passes, Tim. They get it way up in the air. They know Grace is the only one who can go up and get those passes. 10-3, DCA by 7 with 4:20 to play in this first quarter. Dye, manned up by Quisenberry, nowhere to go. There's a 5-second violation. Dye was looking for someone to throw the pass off to, and nobody could get open. And with Quisenberry all over, the officials counted a 5. It's a turnover on Southwestern, and DCA will take the basketball over again with a chance to go up 9 or even 10 early on in this game. Quisenberry in the front court, works right hand, crossover on Flynn. Back to a right hand, goes back to Abrams, right of the circle. Abrams back up top to Quisenberry, down low to Boog on the right block. Boog a follow-away jumper, she's fouled. Right now, as most teams have discovered, Southwestern's discovering tonight, not much of an answer for number 23 in blue for DCA. Foul on Southwestern is on Jalen Dye. That is Dye's first. And Grace Bougwa will shoot 2. Couple of dribbles to the basketball. First one from Bougwa, no good. And you could tell as soon as that one was let go, it was fading off to the right.
Yeah, she kind of knew it, too. She turned around and looked at her coach and pretty much after she released it.
Jones checks out for Southwestern. Molly Osborne, where's number 33, a sophomore, checks in. Averages just under 4 points per game. Second free throw for Bougwa, who shoots 71%. She missed it, but we have a lane violation or a foul. It is a foul, and it's on Southwestern. It's on number 24. That's Kinsley Molden. So Bougwa missed them both. DCA's bailed out by the foul on Kinsley Molden on the second missed free throw. Blackford checks back in for DCA. Abrams is out, and Quisenberry inbounds at 10-3. DCA leads. They go in the corner. Meyer, wide open 3. Misses strong. Rebound comes out and chased down by Meyer. Top of the circle. Meyer hands it off to Quisenberry. Back to Blackford. She's wide open for a 3. Got it! Same exact spot for Blackford, and DCA jumped out to a 13-3 lead with 3:48 to play in the first quarter. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, it is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Trilly Bottom and the Boyle County Fiscal Court at the Boyle County Courthouse, rooting for the DCA Warriors as they go for a second consecutive region championship. Boyle County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom says, go DCA Warriors here in this 12th region tournament. 13-3, Tim. It's hard to imagine a much better start for DCA. In this one, they've hit 3 threes, 1 by Bougwa, 2 by Blackford, and got to feel good, at least from DCA's perspective, up 10. Although, you know, a team that shoots as many threes as Southwestern does, they're just a couple of shots away from getting right back in it.
Well, I think more importantly on those three-point shots is it's going to pull somebody out. Like Mari on her last three-pointer, she was the only one out there. There was nobody around her. So if you can pull that other defender and not give them a chance to be able to double team on Bougwa, that's really big.
Yeah, that's essentially the difference. You get an open look from deep when you've got 2 players on Bougwa. If you don't have 2 players on Bougwa, DCA's going to go to Bougwa. So pick your poison. Jalen Dye has the basketball. Left hand tries to get around Blackford. A little finger roll off the glass, way short. And Grace Bougwa with 2 hands grabs the rebound for DCA. She'll bounce it over to Alea Quisenberry. Lady Warriors trying to pad onto this lead. They go to Blackford again, wide open. She'll now drive in right hand, steps around Molden, puts it up off the glass, and I think she's called for a charge. She is. Molden kind of stood her ground there. Blackford trying to step around her, and Molden went down in a heap, and Amari Blackford is called for a foul. That's her first. That is DCA's third. And Southwestern will take back over on the turnover. Here's Kinsley, no, not Kinsley Molden. This is Jesselyn Flynn, who comes in the front court, tap at the top of her head, calling a play. DCA man-to-man defense here right now. Quisenberry all over Kinsley Molden. I'm sure Coach Billy Inman told her before this game began, you've got number 24. And lock her down. Top of the circle, Dye. Very good ball handler for Southwestern. She'll work. Left hand around Blackford. Reverse layup blocked away by Bougwa. Rebound comes out to Meyer, who saves it in and goes to Bougwa. Bougwa back to Quisenberry on the near side. DCA comes the other way. Quisenberry left of the circle. Kicks it in the corner looking for Metz. Metz to Blackford. Wide open. Same spot. That one misses way short. But Meyer saves it into Bougwa. And Bougwa's fouled. Good effort play by Grace Meyer. Already a handful of rebounds for Grace. And the foul on Southwestern is going to go on. Can't see the number. That's Kinsley Molden. That's Molden's second in the first quarter. And that's the last person Southwestern wants to lose to foul trouble.
So, yeah, the big thing, with Meyer this year, she hadn't been shooting as many of the three-pointers we've seen her in years before. But as the flow goes to the opposite side, she really crashes that backside board. And her rebounds have been a lot higher than years past.
Meyer kicks it into Bougwa. Right circle. She'll fire a 3. Of course! Grace Bugwa does it again. It's the 4th first quarter three for DCA. The Lady Warriors trouncing out to a 16-3 lead with 2.5 to play in this first quarter. Jesselyn Flynn, right-hand side. Cut off by Metz. Works around the screen from Monroe. She'll go left-hand dribble now in the corner. Wide open three by Osborne. Way short. And Abrams has the rebound for DCA. Meyer goes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry comes into front court with the basketball. And a 13-point DCA lead with 2:10 to play. Lady Warriors are scorching hot. Right-hand screen by Abrams. Quisenberry to the free throw line. She'll stop at the right block. Goes back up top. Bugwa fires another three. Why not for Grace Bugwa? It came out and went back in. Bugwa's got 13 first quarter points. It's 19-3. It's a dream start for DCA. And Southwestern wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on Z105.
Truth is more than a concept. It is what makes us different. Truth is where we start and where we finish. It is our curriculum and our extracurricular. It makes us a community, one that leads through serving. If you are looking for academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment, opportunity is closer than you may think. It is easy for you to join our community, Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. Were you a college student in the last 4 years who didn't receive an education credit? Even if you paid nothing to go to school due to grants like the Pell Grant, you might still be able to get up to a $2,500 federal credit. I specialize in education credits, and I want to personally invite you to come in or call and let me see if I can find a credit for you. If I find no credit, you owe nothing, so what do you have to lose? Stop by the office at 216 Brent Avenue in Danville or give us a call at 859-236-3281 to learn more. Tax prep fees apply to amend or complete a current year return.
19-3 DCA, according to Mike Marcy, 5 for 7 from three-point range. Kinsley Molden back of the game with 2 fouls. And I think Junior Molden knows if you're going to go down, you might as well have the best player on the floor, at least giving you a chance to win. Right-hand block on the drive by Jesselyn Flynn, trying to kick it back to Monroe, who was open down low, but Bugwa kicked the ball out of bounds, and Southwestern will keep it. 19-3, Lady Warriors with 5 first quarter threes. Bugwa's got 3 of them. Blackford has 2. Left baseline. As the inbound pass from Dalton comes into backcourt, it's dropped by Flynn, who saves it in, but it goes to Metz. Metz will come the other way, one-on-one. Metz over Monroe, lays it up and in. Everything falling for DCA. Paisley Metz has her first 2. It's 21-3. Lady Warriors by 18 with 1:30 to play in this first quarter. They're exerting their dominance right now. Molden around the screen from Monroe. Left-hand drive. Quisenberry on her. Step-back jumper is no good. Rebound taken by Osborne over top of Meyer and Bugwa, and she's fouled. Pick a jersey number. They're going to pick number 13, Grace Meyer, for the foul. That's Meyer's second.
Yeah, I thought Grace Bugwa had a pretty good, all-ball block, but Meyer just a little bit lower, got a little bit more body onto her.
Molly Osborne gets 2 free throws. Just a 48.5% free throw shooter is Molly Osborne. 2 dribbles of the basketball. First one, no good. Junior Molden, who was the head coach of Southwestern, took over in the 2019 season. He has done an absolutely phenomenal job as Southwestern's head coach. How about this record? 130 wins and 54 losses.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that. 86 games over 500, and he's won 20 games every year he's coached except one this year where they've won 19. Second free throw by Osborne is good. So they would have to come back and beat DCA for him to continue that 20-win season streak that he has started. His first 3 years as head coach were out of this world. A combined 71-18 record. They won back-to-back 12th region titles in 2021 and 2022. That 2022 team won 2 state tournament games, lost in the quarterfinals that year to Bullitt East, who ended up as the state runner-up that year. Quisenberry with Flynn on her. She'll work right-hand side. Gets around Flynn. Drives the block. Goes down low to Bugwa. Pass taken away, but it goes back to Bugwa. To Metz. Metz fakes a 3. 1 step to the left. Now skips it over to Meyer. 1:05 to play. 21-4. Bugwa straight on 3. That one misses left-hand side of the rim. Rebound is kicked out and comes to Kinsley Molden for Southwestern. Molden up the floor. Goes to Kiera Scott. Scott down low. And Monroe loses the basketball, and DCA has it. Kiera Scott, who just checked in. The sophomore averages 1.4 a game. This Southwestern lineup is a lot like DCA's. You got 2 really good seniors and a host of other underclassmen, and Quisenberry walked at midcourt. She was about to throw it to Bugwa down the court, and as soon as she kind of cocked back to throw it, a second defender stepped up in her face, and she shuffled her feet just barely, and the officials were all over that. Good call. Jalen Dye on the sideline, right in front of the scorer's table. 41 seconds to play, 21-4. DCA right now stopping Southwestern. We'll see if the Lady Warriors of Southwestern have a couple of charges in them. Kinsley Molden works through a screen. She's fouled by Quisenberry, and that's a big foul because that's Alea's second. So now you got the two primary ball handlers for both teams. Kinsley Molden with 2, Alea Quisenberry with 2, and Nadia Abrams is going to check in for DCA. It is the 5th foul on DCA as well, which means Molden's going to get 2 free throws. Tough to see the scoreboard from where we sit. We have to look over a goal at the scoreboard. First free throw for Molden is good. Kinsley Molden was a part of that 2019 Southwestern team that made the state championship game as the 12th region champion and made the state championship game and lost that year. They're going to be inducted into the 12th region Hall of Fame tonight, that 2018-2019 Southwestern team. She was a 7th grader on that team. Second free throw for Molden. Good. Kenny G from 12th Region Sports was on the morning show earlier today. He said he believes that Molden is the first active player to ever be inducted into the 12th Region Hall of Fame because she's playing tonight, and her team she was on as a 7th grader. She averaged about 3 points per game for that team, being inducted at halftime. Meyer trying to come into Bugwa. Pass taken away by Scott, who lays it up and in. On the second field goal for Southwestern, it's 21-8, and now Billy Inman wants a timeout. Meyer was trying to get into Bugwa. Bugwa was double-teamed, and Billy Inman is at a 30 or a full for DCA. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. DCA, Lady Warriors being cheered on by Daniel Elliott, Boyle County State Rep, rooting for the Lady Warriors as they go for a regional championship. Looking to win this region semifinal game tonight and advance to tomorrow night's region championship. And Daniel Elliott is behind him all the way. Go Lady Warriors from Boyle County State Representative Daniel Elliott. 21-8, a little bit of a mini run here by Southwestern, Tim. A 5-0 run. It was 21-3 at one point with 23 seconds left. DCA obviously still feeling good, but they don't want things to get any closer than they have to be.
Yeah, and Coach Inman got the officials' attention there and had a comment, you know, that Bugwa was being held when she tries to break around a pick or everything. And so the officials met together, I guess, just kind of, hey, let's just watch it and see.
Southwestern is going to employ a little bit of a full court press. Inbound pass comes to Bugwa. Monroe is on her, and Bugwa trying to get past Monroe is met at midcourt. Now she'll go right-hand side, right past Monroe. Comes right of the circle in the corner. Metz wide open. Now closes on her immediately as the Southwestern defense. Back up top to Alea Quisenberry with 7 to play. DCA going to hold for the final shot here. 5 to play now. And Bugwa is being hacked down low, as Tim said, being held by Jalen Dye. That is Dye's second. So now you got the 2 guards for Southwestern, Dye and Molden, both with 2. That is the 4th on Southwestern.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but she literally was hugging her around the waist, and it's like, you know, you got to call it sometime, but they did that time. And but you got two big thing. You got 2 fouls on the 2 starting guards for Southwestern.
Osborne back in. Andrea West checks in as well, a sophomore. Andrea West, there's number 31 for Southwestern. Has only appeared in 17 games this year. Inbound pass from Quisenberry comes into Bugwa. Bugwa at the free throw line, 3 to shoot. Back down low to Quisenberry, puts it up, and she's fouled. And this is Andrea West, who just checked in, who picks up the foul on Alea Quisenberry. It's a nice play call there that DCA ran. They went into Bugwa, which is what they typically do. Bugwa holds that, big, strong, a big, long reach up. They throw it into her, but instead of Bugwa taking the fall-away shot, Quisenberry cut the baseline. Yeah. And they got Quisenberry fouled and a chance at 2 free throws with 9/10 of a second left. And the first one for Alea Quisenberry hits nothing but net. This Warrior versus Warrior matchup is one we'll see again on Monday night in the boys tournament. The DCA boys, of course, survived last night in double overtime. Second free throw is good for Alea.
Yeah, I guess a good thing for them is the boys played last time, but then they don't play again until Monday. So
3-quarter court shot of the buzzer is nowhere near. We played 1 quarter of basketball. It's all good news for DCA. Lady Warriors 23, Southwestern 8 after 1. Second quarter is coming up in 1 minute on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
Do you need a loan to start that new home remodeling project? Maybe you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home. Whatever type of loan you need, Farmers National Bank is here to help you. Getting started is easy. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford, and talk to a member of our lending staff. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Some restrictions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7, Monday through Saturday.
23-8, DCA leads by 15 as we begin this second quarter of play. It was a 21-3 lead at one point there in the first quarter. DCA 5 for 7 from three-point range. Grace Boog with 13 first quarter points to lead all players, and 6 from Amari Blackford. Southwestern has the basketball. Flynn drives the baseline. Back over to Dye in the left corner. Dye met by Quisenberry. She'll drive right hand, lost the basketball, almost went out of bounds. Quisenberry and Buga now double team her to Monroe. Left wing three. She's missed it, but we have a foul on the floor. Actually, it's on Dye trying to clear space on Alea Quisenberry. It was on Molden.
Molden,
It's on Molden. Yes, you're right. That's Kinsley Molden's third. And that is going to chase Kinsley out of the game, and will bring Kiara Scott back in for Southwestern. So Kinsley Molden, the most important player on Southwestern's team, averages 14.5 a game, heads to the bench, and her and Junior Molden, the head coach, discussing with the official. Grace Bugwa has the basketball in backcourt. Quisenberry spins and makes the catch on the sideline over to Metz. Metz thought about a three. Back down low to Quisenberry, who's wide open. A little give-and-go action for DCA. Metz to Quisenberry, cutting down the lane. Alea Quisenberry's got 4, and it's 25-8, back to a 17-point DCA lead. Dye has the basketball right of the circle, works on Quisenberry, spins. Bugwa picks her up, and Bugwa reached in and fouled her. Foul on Grace Bugwa is her first. That is DCA's first, and Amari Blackford's back in. Nadia Abrams is out, and Kinsley Molden is back in with 3 fouls. Again, you know, like, you got to play your best player.
Yeah.
It's exactly what DCA went through against Owensboro Catholic in the All-League tournament last year. Bugwa picked up 4 first-half fouls. The game was getting out of hand, but they knew it would get even more out of hand if Bugwa wasn't in. So you got to have your best player on the floor in a do-or-die, win-or-go-home type game. Dye, top of the circle, gets a screen from Blackford. She'll work right hand. Blackford there to cut her off. Dye back to her right hand, over top of Bugwa, and it goes home. It's a good take by Jalen Dye, very talented sophomore, averages 10.5 a game for Southwestern. It's 25-10. Bugwa in the front court. Osborne is on her, deep on the right-hand side. Bugwa thinks about a 3, hands it back off to Quisenberry. Quisenberry baseline drive over to Meyer, wide open, left corner 3, got it! Grace Meyer from the left corner. Tim, you mentioned she's scoring a little bit less this year, but rebounding a lot better. She averages 6 points and about 6.5 rebounds a game. It's 28-10, DCA by 18. Left of the circle, Jesselyn Flynn goes to Michaela Monroe. Monroe bounce pass down low to Osborne, lays it up and in. Lean to her left. Bugwa thought there was a walk, but Osborne gets the second field goal for Southwestern here in the second quarter, 28-12 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Quisenberry, she'll work right hand, hesitates, gets by Flynn, lays it up and in for Alea Quisenberry. And you see the turbojets turn on for Alea. She got past Dye and then got past Osborne as well. Quisenberry back-to-back buckets. She's got 6, 30-12. DCA back by 18. Right hand dribble by Molden. Goes back over to Michaela Monroe. Monroe down low to Osborne, threw it over her head out of bounds.
Yeah, if I was Quisenberry, I'd keep taking it. Taking it mold and just trying to get that 4th out, because she's not going to play in a very aggressive defense on you right now.
That's exactly right. Whoever is on Molden, whoever Molden is guarding, I guess we should say, on the offensive end when DC has the basketball, that's got to be who you go to. And Molden is actually back on the bench right now, trying to play her in spurts, keep her on the floor for offense, and then hopefully doesn't pick up is what Junior Molden hopes is her 4th foul. DCA wants the timeout, and they are rocking and rolling here in Pulaski County. Lady Warriors 30, DCA Lady Warriors 30, Southwestern Lady Warriors 12. Full timeout for DCA. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Got the top price for your livestock? Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Step into Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across from the Bull County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with an array of fresh cargo scents for your car for just $1.99. Tantalizing tarts, $7.99. Delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99. Large jars, $25.99. Grand candy jars for $89.99. And a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across the Bull County Fairgrounds on the bypass for an exhilarating experience like no other.
30-12, DCA has the basketball. They lead by 18 with 5:53 to play here in the first half. Grace Bugel will give it off to Alea Quisenberry, who will beat Flynn down the left side in the front court. Immediately double team, though. Now she splits the double team, kicks it in the corner. Metz is wide open. A corner three is good for Paisley Metz. The Lady Warriors of DCA can't miss tonight. It's a 21-point DCA lead, and Billy Emmon employing his defense to make a couple of more stops. Flynn in the front court with the basketball. Man-to-man defense here from DCA. Flynn, right-hand side, hands it off to Scott around the screen. Scott works around the perimeter, goes back to the free throw line to Mackenzie Williams, who just checked in. Monroe over top of Bugwa, lays it up. Good hook shot by Michaela Monroe, who got it right over top of Grace Bugwa. She's got 5 in this game, Monroe does. It's 33-14, and now pass comes to Bugwa on the left sideline. She's double-teamed in backcourt, swings it back to Meyer, deep in the left-hand side of the front court. Grace Meyer has the basketball. Meyer back to Quisenberry, who stands with that Pulaski County Pirate logo at midcourt. Back over to Meyer, left corner, wide open, left corner three. Of course, for Grace Meyer. Threes falling all over the place for DCA, 36-14.
I guess she heard me, so she's gone. She's sitting her past 2.
Dye drives in, blocked away by Bugwa with the left hand, and DCA has the rebound. It's Paisley Metz who has it. Metz goes to Quisenberry, right side. She'll work all the way in the front court. She's cut off, swings it to Meyer again. Another corner three. Yes, ma'am, for Grace Meyer. The DCA side is about to blow the roof off this place. It's 39-14. This one is teetering on the brink of ugly. It's a 25-point DCA lead with 4:24 to play, and Southwestern wants a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to check out Bob Allen's pricing on new 25 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Custom Crew Cab 4x4. Now priced at only $49,992. Stock M25 $397. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Thoroughbred Express Wash wants you to get ready for the race of a lifetime with your chance to win the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Full details coming March 17th. In the meantime, make sure your car looks good this spring with an unlimited membership from Thoroughbred Express Wash. Wash and dry, tires shine, wheel cleaner, high-powered vacuums, all-purpose cleaner spray, fresh microfiber towels, and more. Join the winner's circle and get Derby ready with Thoroughbred Express Wash. ThoroughbredExpressWash.com or Houstonville Road, Danville.
Well, we've seen a lot of really good shooting exhibitions. I mean, even in this gymnasium on Monday night when Wayne County beat Mercer County, they went 15-25 from three-point range. Right now, DCA is 14 of 18 from the field. They're 9 for 12 from three-point range. And Southwestern has been punched in the jaw a couple of times, and I don't think they know what hit them. It's 39-14. Lady Warriors by 25. Dye's reverse layup is just thrown up towards the ceiling, and it's nowhere near the basket, and Quisenberry has the rebound to Abrams. Abrams is double-teamed back up top to Bugwa. They leave her wide open. She fires a left wing three, and it rolls around the rim, and it will not count as a missed shot because Bugwa's called for a walk. She was setting up, just trying to get her feet set underneath her and took a couple of steps before she shot it.
Yeah, a little bit of a shuffle step there that she got. Cause I think she's trying to decide if she wanted to drive or she wanted to shoot.
Yeah, I don't even think at this point DCA minds. They're 14 for 18 at this point, right? At least that one doesn't affect the shooting percentage. Kiera Scott checks out, and Kylie Dalton, one of the best softball players in the state. Kylie's a phenomenal softball player. Will check in for the second time tonight. Averages 1.6 points a game, Kylie Dalton. Amari Blackford is in. Alea Quisenberry, they can afford to take her off the court for a couple of seconds to get her a breather. Will check out. So Nadia Abrams more than likely will run point guard for DCA now at this point with Quisenberry on the bench for the first time tonight. Flynn in the front court, works right of the circle. Paisley Metz is on her. DCA stays in that man-to-man defense that Southwestern's not been able to figure out, and they throw it away. Bugwa just steps in front of the pass that was intended for Monroe, and Bugwa comes into front court, dribbling the basketball with her left hand, turns around, goes to Abrams, 3:43 to play. It's 39-14, DCA by 25. Right-hand side, Blackford is wide open. They go back to Meyer. She's hit three. Make it, no, came in and out. Just about was four for Meyer. Went halfway down, and Moreau grabs the rebound, and she's fouled in backcourt. I think everybody on DCA's side thought that one was down as well for Grace Meyer. Looked good from our vantage point as well. We sit in the end zone, so we can tell just if a shot even looks too hard or too soft. If it's shot straight on, we can tell if it's fading left or right. That one looked good off the hands of Meyer, but it came in and out. 3:25 to play, 39-14. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Jesselyn Flynn has the basketball, picks up her dribble. Now Metz comes and pressures her. Bounces over to Kylie Dalton. Dalton, right hand, works right of the circle and just throws it away. And Alea Quisenberry checks back in. Was talking with Billy Inman on Wednesday morning on the morning show, and we talked about Paisley Metz a little bit and her ability to hit the three. And there was a play in that game on, was it Tuesday night when DC last played? I think it was, right? Yeah. Tuesday night? Again, the days are running together, but Metz missed a corner three. Blackford grabbed the rebound, tossed it back out to Metz on the right wing, and Metz hit the three. She had no hesitation to shoot back-to-back. And Billy Inman talked about Paisley and said sometimes she's a little hesitant, like she doesn't want to shoot. Metz in the corner, almost out of bounds when she makes the catch, goes back to Blackford to Quisenberry. Quisenberry has Meyer wide open left corner. She has a good look at a three. That one's too hard. Rebound taken by Blackford, though, out to Metz. That's that spot she hit it from last game, and she does it again. We just talked about that spot for Paisley Metz. 42-14, we're teetering on a running clock in the first half of this basketball game. DCA leads by 28 right now with 2:40 to play. As Flynn works around the baseline, cut off, back up top, wide open. And they go in the corner to Scott. Scott, mid-range taken away by Bugwa, who reaches her left hand out there. It was actually an intended pass, and Bugwa swats it away. It comes to Quisenberry in the front court. What does DCA have up their sleeve now? Quisenberry left of the circle. Myers wide open to get in the corner. They go over to Meyer in the corner. This time she will not fire one. Skips it to Blackford. Blackford over to Metz. Metz back to Blackford. They go back to Quisenberry, who's wide open. A little bit of an errant pass over to Meyer in the left-hand corner. She'll fire another three. That one goes home for Grace Meyer. DCA has hit 6 second quarter threes. It's a 31-point DCA lead. It is ugly, ugly in the 12th region semifinals. Paisley Metz left of the circle, picking up Flynn. Flynn around the baseline, back up top to Scott, up top Osborne, wide open three. That one's off the right-hand side of the rim. Rebound is taken, however, by Flynn. Flynn's put back, and she's fouled by Grace Meyer. DCA has hit 11 first-half threes. The foul on Meyer is her third, and that will give free throws to number one, Jesselyn Flynn for Southwestern, a 55.3% free throw shooter. First one is good. First points for Flynn. DCA's outscored Southwestern 22-7 here in the second quarter. Bigelow's turning around looking at me, making sure he's not blocking my view of the court.
Of course he would.
45-15. DCA by 30 with 1:42 to play. Second free throw is no good. Bryce Bugwa has the rebound for DCA. Bugwa goes over to Quisenberry with 90 seconds to play. Quisenberry in the front court, left of the circle, with Flynn giving her a left-hand dribble. Down low to Bugwa. Good entry. Pass and a reverse layup by Grace with the right hand, and a big grin across Grace Bugwa's face. She loved the pass from Alea Quisenberry. That's Bugwa's first points in the second quarter. 47-15, 32-point DCA lead. Molden cut off by Abrams. She's working hard for that left-hand dribble, trying to find the baseline. Spins around, throws up a wild shot, and bailed out on a wild attempt as Grace Bugwa is called for the foul. Fallon Bugwa is her second, and Kinsley Molden with 2 free throws. The Southwestern team had a really rough start to this year. They started just 4-6 of their first 10 games. They went 15-5 over their next 20 games. So there were points this year where Southwestern obviously did not look as dominant as they have prior to this game. First free throw by Molden is good.
No, I was just going to say, the thing is they just need to step back defensively because Molden is starting to panic. Of course, you know, they're down
31 points.
31.
Right,
so she's starting to panic. So if you can get that other foul on her.
Second free throw is also good for Molden. She's got all four from the free throw line. And Shuna Dang will check in for DCA. Shuna Dang, the 6'10" freshman, and Grace Bugwa will check out for her. I don't think Shuna knew who she was checking in for, and Billy Emmon yells at her, "You're checking in for Grace." That's Grace Bugwa who hits the bench. And with 1:10 to play, the 6'10" freshman Shuna Dang checks in for DCA. Blackford will go to Abrams. Abrams double team, goes to Quisenberry in backcourt. She's fouled. Just got shoved by Jesselyn Flynn. That's Flynn's first. That is Southwestern's third here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Jesselyn kind of knew it. She looked at her and kind of smiled, tapped her on the back, and it's like, yeah, that's my bad. I got that.
Abrams left to the baseline. We'll kick it in right near the end of DCA's bench and on the side of DCA's fan section where they sit. And there's no complaints from DCA tonight with the way the Lady Warriors of DCA have played. Quisenberry double teamed at backcourt, goes to Blackford. Blackford to Metz on the right wing. Metz down low to Dang. Good catch, puts it up, missed the layup. Rebound is taken, however, by Southwestern's Monroe with 50 to play. And Southwestern has the basketball. Jesselyn Flynn, she works left side around the top of the circle. Metz picks her up. She picks up her dribble back up top to Monroe. Monroe swings it over to Dye. Man-to-man defense here from DCA. Monroe up top with Shuna Dang on her. Monroe works left hand. Dang shifts her weight that way. They hand it off to Flynn in the paint. Flynn lays it up, fouled by Dang. Foul on Shuna Dang is her first. This is only the second game Shuna has appeared in. She appeared in the district semifinals, and that win over Carroll County, scored 4 points, had 3 rebounds, but did not appear in the district championship, did not play as well either in the first round region win over Pulaski County. And it's going to be a short stay on the court for Shuna as Grace Bugwa will check back in and appears poised to come in for Shuna Dang. Yeah, it's going to be Shuna who checks out and Bugwa who will check in. Couple of dribbles of the basketball. Second free throw by Flynn is up and good. She's got 3 points, all of them from the free throw line in this quarter. 47-19, Lady Warriors by 4 touchdowns with 20 to play. Quisenberry in the front court. She'll work left hand right by Flynn. Kicks it in the corner to Metz. Metz has to leap up, go to Blackford. Blackford in the corner to Abrams. Abrams back up top to Quisenberry with 10 to play now. Quisenberry wants a screen from Blackford. She calls for one right-hand side, gets one. Quisenberry shifts to the right-hand side of the circle. Steps back on the wing, looking down low for Bugwa. They go back to Abrams. Abrams fires the last-second three. It's blocked. Good defensive play by Jalen Dye, but we play one half of basketball. Lady Warriors are romping. It's 47-19. Lady Warriors by 28. At the break, it is an extended halftime period as well, because they are having the 12th Region Hall of Fame induction for the girls' 12th Region Hall of Fame. We'll break down the first half up for you coming up in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Winning is about forcing a turnover. Just like the Wildcats using a full-court press, our energy efficiency programs can force a turnover on high energy costs. Don't ride the bench, be a player. Visit intercountyenergy.net to find out how we can help. Saving energy and money is a slam dunk. Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
47-19, DCA is, at the rate that they're on, going to threaten the school record for most points in a game. They set that earlier this year with 85 points in a win over Paintsville. I mean, they're going to get awfully close, even if they keep on shooting like they are. We don't know how the second half is going to go, but it's hard to argue with the first half, so much so that, I mean, DCA never goes to the locker room at halftime anyway, but Billy Inman hasn't even said anything to his team. What else is he supposed to say besides keep on hitting threes? They've hit 11 of them in the first half. It was something like we've never seen before in a shooting exhibition that DCA did in the first half. Two players already in double figures for DCA. Grace Bugel with 15 and Grace Meyer with 12. Grace Meyer hit 4 second quarter threes to get her all 12 of her points there in the second quarter. Paisley Metz with 8. Alea Quisenberry, Mari Blackford with 6. For Southwestern, they had 6 different players score, led by Michaela Monroe with 5 points, Kinsley Molden with 4, Jesselyn Flynn, Molly Osborne with 3, Jalen Dye and Kiara Scott with 2. Those are the very ugly offensive numbers. Ugly just in terms of the score, but very pretty for DCA's perspective, leading by 28. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim, what do you have defensively?
All right, so for, for Southwestern, we got Kinsley Molden with 1 rebound, Jesselyn Flynn with 2, Jalen Dye with 1, Michaela Monroe with 2, Molly Osborne with 1, and Ava Jones with 2, and then Jalen Dye got a block there at the very last play. Then over for DCA, Grace Bugel has 3 rebounds, 2 blocks. Amari Blackford has 2. Alea Quisenberry has 1. Grace Meyer has 3 rebounds. Paisley Metz 1, and Nadia Abrams 1. And that's the short rebound blocks.
Not many rebounds defensively when DCA is shooting, is there? When you
go
shooting
like that.
Yeah, when you go as hot as you do from the field that DCA did there in the first half. 47-19, DCA by 28. More halftime action coming up 48 in 3 minutes on your home for DCA Lady Warrior basketball in the 12th Region Semifinals, Z105.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and with the most outstanding quality in the market. We support our local high schools and wish each team the best of luck. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
Danville Dealmaker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to lease a new 25 Chevy Trailblazer LS for only $279 per month for 36 months. 0 down and must be a current leasee. 10,000 lease miles per year, stock M25292. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Are you shopping for a new tax professional for your farm, LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit? This is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. At the Danville location, we have IRS-enrolled agents and certified business specialists that are uniquely trained to help with any complex tax situation. We're open all year and offer in-person or virtual appointments, as well as drop-off and pick-up to meet your needs. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7, Monday through Saturday.
12th Region Hall of Fame being introduced right now. A lot of great candidates out there. First of all, the 2018-2019 Southwestern team, who we mentioned earlier, made the state championship game that year. There is a Boyle County connection as well, Tim. Tell us the Boyle County connection inducted in the 12th Region Hall of Fame this year.
Well, Kim Feistritcher is. She played for the Boyle County Lady Reps.
You went to high school with her, right?
Yep. She was like a year above me, and so we'd see her play a lot. She was Coach Morris Allen Stewart was her coach, and that's why I was looking to seeing him over here, and that's kind of why I believe she's here. She was a great rebounder, great scorer. I mean, she was like the youngest of the three sisters, Kim, Michelle, and Tracy, and I just remember it as being a force just underneath the rim. So I'm glad she's getting in.
Yeah, Kim Feistritcher, Cassandra McWhorter also among those being inducted. And, of course, I know Coach McWhorter as, in her heyday at Lincoln County. It was Lincoln Mercer. I mean, those were the two teams, and you could take the field, give me Lincoln Mercer, and I'm going to win the region tournament with either Coach Satter's squad at Mercer County or Coach McWhorter's squad at Lincoln County. But they were reading off some of her stats.
Yeah,
maybe one of the most phenomenal thing, she played on the freshman team for Lincoln County High School. Of course, coached at Lincoln, but played at Lincoln too. Played on the freshman team as a third grader. That's Dennis Johnson type stuff.
Yeah,
remember when he was playing in high school as a fifth grader or whatever the story was back then? I mean, that's Dennis Johnson stuff, right? Playing in the freshman team as a third grader. When she graduated from Lincoln County High School, she had 1,628 career points. She was the leading scorer among boys or girls. She was the all-time leading scorer in Lincoln County High School basketball history. So a great... Wanted to make sure I heard the PA announcer right, because he said a special announcement. But a great Hall of Fame class that's being inducted today for the Girls 12th Region Hall of Fame. And again, a couple of local connections. So congratulations to Kim Feistritcher, to Cassandra McWhorter, and to all the other inductees as well for the Girls 12th Region Tournament. And a familiar face is helping lead the proceedings here, Judy Mason. It's always great to see Coach Judy Mason, a legend in and of herself. And she is actually the leading wins coach among girls coaches in 12th Region basketball history is Judy Mason. And I wonder if we'll see her on the sideline at some point in the future once again. Of course, stepped down as Danville's head coach last year.
Yeah.
This was the first year for Danville under Haley Hellier. Coach Mason was not the head coach at Danville. Obviously, did not coach anywhere this year, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see her on the sideline again. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very possible. I mean, Coach Mason, I mean, she looks good. She looks, energetic, young. She's got a wealth of knowledge for the girls, and the girls that play for her really love to play for her. And, last time she took a few years break and then came back again, so who knows? She might take it and come back. If somebody comes calling for you, and I guess if they want to pay her enough, she'll come back.
Exactly right. There's a lot of 12th region teams who would love a coach like Judy Mason on the sideline. There's also a lot of 12th region teams who would love a 28-point lead at the half, and that's what DCA has right now, 47-19. They stopped the clock at 4 minutes right now. I wonder if that's just an agreed-upon thing that when the ceremony, however long it took place, they would stop it at 4 minutes to allow the teams enough time to warm up. Again, DCA never goes into the halftime locker room. They did not again. They stayed out and just watched the halftime proceedings. Southwestern is in the locker room and actually exiting the locker room right now to get their warm-up shots in. DCA 47, Southwestern 19 here at the half. Second half action coming up for you in 3 minutes on Z105.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as the #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Papa's Quick Stop number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane, the former Bluegrass truck stop, has been completely remodeled. Open 24/7 under new ownership and management. Serving mouth-watering broaster chicken and delicious Hunt's Brothers pizza. Call ahead. They'll have it ready to pick up 24/7 at 859-209-2400. Ask to see Thomas or LaRonda, and they will tell you how you can get 8 to 13 cents per gallon off, less than what the sign says on your DSL needs. Papa's Quick Stop number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane, is your one-stop shop for truckers and travelers.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
41-19. One stat that I noticed about DCA earlier today, and I did always do a lot of digging for stats to try to make the broadcast as interesting as possible. And I could probably save some of these for tomorrow night.
Not yet.
Yeah, well, I'm sure this stat is going to end up applying. Right now, DCA has just 2 players in double figures, but Metz is a bucket away, and Quisenberry and Blackford a couple of buckets away. When DCA has at least 3 players in double figures this year, they're 16-0 in games where they have less than 3 players. So maybe it's 2 in double figures, maybe it's 1 in double figures, maybe none of them. But less than 3 players in double figures, 7-7. So it's so important. DCA plays so well when they have Quisenberry, Blackford, Bugwa, and now Meyer and Metz when they're all hitting. And it's not all focused so much on Bugwa. Top of the circle, Quisenberry has the basketball to begin this second half. Over to Meyer in the right corner as DCA shoots the basket nearest us now. High pass, Blackford has it to Metz. Metz, left corner 3, misses too hard off the rim. Meyer has the rebound knocked out of her hands. Actually, he was trying to sling it, I think, back towards Quisenberry. And it was Jesselyn Flynn who took it for Southwestern. So Lady Warriors in the front court. Kinsley Molden has the basketball, stands on that logo, and will kick it over right-hand side to Monroe. Monroe up top to Kylie Dalton, who starts this second half. Block away by Bugwa as Monroe went up for a layup, and Bugwa blocked it and grabbed the rebound. Quisenberry behind the back and circles back around right of the circle. Kicks it to Blackford. Blackford in the corner. Metz is open. Fakes a 3. Swings it over to Meyer and swings it right to Kylie Dalton. Dalton will come into front court. Quisenberry to her left. Meyer to her right. Circles back around. Up top, Flynn's 3 is no good, but she's fouled on a 3-point attempt. I think the foul's on Paisley Metz.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. That's the only person I saw around her when she put the shot up. But, of course, I could only see a little bit. I couldn't really, of course she fouled her, but I couldn't tell how bad it was.
Jesselyn Flynn will get 3 free throws. She's 3 for 4 from the line tonight. All 3 of her points coming from the charity stripe. First one is no good for Jesselyn Flynn. We talked about Big Lou, who's standing in front of us and actually kind of sitting down, I think, on the top row now. If he wanted to stand up, he would block pretty much the entire paint area up from my view. Second free throw by Flynn is good. He's got his earphones in, and we can pretend that he's listening to the broadcast tonight. And I could say, hey, Big Lou, if you're listening, turn around. But he's not going to because he's listening to a soccer game right in front of us. Big Lou's a big soccer fan. Third free throw is no good, and Bugwa has the rebound. And his rebound number 5 for Grace Bugwa. Quisenberry in the front court, 47-20. DCA by 27, blocked away by Monroe. Rebound now taken by Molden. Molden down the near sideline, sprints in her front court with the basketball. She's met by Quisenberry and lost it out of bounds. Just a little bit of pressure from Alea Quisenberry. Got Kinsley Molden flustered enough to dribble that basketball on the baseline. And DCA's Grace Meyer will inbound it. Lady Warriors are 4-2 all-time in the region tournament. Lady Warriors of DCA, I should say. They've won 4 consecutive 12th region tournament games. Lost their first 2, have won 4 straight since then. Meyer down low to Bugwa on the right block. She is hacked across the face by Molden. And Bugwa goes down and is holding her face. That's the 4th on Molden, and she got her money's worth on that one. Goodness gracious. And Bugwa is trying to get off the floor and come to the bench. And she can't even make it there. She's got her jersey over her face. I mean, she got drilled.
Yeah, and Molden just kind of walked off and said, whatever. Not really too classy, but hey, anyways.
I'm not sure she meant to hurt her, but I mean, that was as hard a foul as you can lay on somebody.
Yeah, we could actually kind of hear the contact there. Officials are talking. I'm not sure if they're talking about the foul or if they're just kind of waiting.
Yeah, maybe trying to see if Grace can take the free throws, because if not, it is a shooting foul. It'll be Abrams who's checking in and will take the free throws for Grace Bugwa. Official is going to the scorer's table and saying it's just a regular shooting foul. 2 shots coming for either Bugwa or her substitute. Bugwa's still on the bench.
Yeah, so I guess Nadia Abrams will take the shots for her. I think she's.
It looks like Bugwa's okay. She's favoring her right eye. It's not a shooting foul.
That's not, yeah. Okay.
It is Molden's 4th, though. Inbound pass from Meyer to Blackford. It's tipped away, but Meyer takes it coming from the baseline, and now she's double-teamed and fouled. Molden was in there, and Dalton was in there as well. Foul is going to be on Kylie Dalton. That's Dalton's first. Remember, Molden's last foul she picked up was her 4th. So, again, like I mentioned, she got her money's worth on that one, and Bugwa's back in. And Scott will check in. Kinsley Molden will check out. Tell you what, the crowd is really thinned out on Southwestern side as well. It's probably 3/4 less than the number of people that were here for the girls' game number 1. Quisenberry in the paint. She's double-teamed, and she walked.
Yeah, it's. I think a lot of people were kind of sitting around too, seeing what was going on, what was going to happen with this game. Thought they might get another exciting game like the first one was, and after halftime, it's like, well, we'll kind of, especially. I guess Rockcastle's like, we'll just go and come back tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to feel like we know who's going to win. Let's go watch some film. I mean, I guess they could stay and watch this game, but DCA put this game out of reach very early. Down low, looking for Monroe. Bugler reaches around her on the entry pass, and Bugler picks up the foul, trying to knock the pass away from Flynn, going down low to Monroe. Foul on Grace Bugler is her third. That is DCA's second. Chris Holderman, the DCA headmaster, trying to get the DCA student section to do the wave. Nobody does it, and he laughs and smiles, asking his DCA students to get loud. Blackford will check out. Abrams checks in for DCA. Molden, left baseline. Will kick it in, looking for Dye. Dye working on Abrams, lost the basketball, right of the block, just pushing her way in. It's a good move by Jalen Dye, just out-muscling the 8th grader Nadia Abrams, 47-22. DCA's lead now down to 25, and Quisenberry fouled in backcourt by Dye. And that is Dye's third. So now Molden with 4 and Dye with 3. The pace of the game has kind of slowed down as well with the number of fouls that we've seen. Of course, there was the stoppage when Bugler got fouled relatively hard. Molden is back out again. And that's number 14, Mackenzie Williams, who will check in for Southwestern. Inbound pass to Bugler, and backcourt goes to Meyer. Meyer goes to Quisenberry on the right side. Quisenberry crossover. She'll work into the paint. Steps around Monroe. Now goes back to Metz. Left of the circle. Back to Quisenberry in the corner. Quisenberry is open for a second. Skips it to Meyer in the right corner. Meyer fires a right corner three. That one's too hard. Rebound taken strong side by Williams for Southwestern. And Quisenberry back behind the play. Fouled her. Quisenberry is her third. And Amari Blackford is back in. There's a lot of subbing right now, especially on Southwestern side when Coach Molden wants to get his best offensive player in the game, Kinsley Molden, but doesn't want to risk her picking up foul number 5 defensively. So every time he can on defense, he's taking Kinsley out and then bringing her back in on offense whenever he can.
So the bad part is this game kind of being the score it is right now, DCA's getting a little bit sloppy. It's kind of taking the air out of the room. Of course, they did that in the first period, but you don't want them to develop this habit. You want them to keep staying sharp.
Left side, Williams wide open, left corner, 3. That one's too hard off the backboard, and rebound is swallowed up by Amari Blackford. She fights off 2 Lady Warriors of Southwestern for the basketball and hands it off to Alea Quisenberry with 5:05 to play. As Boog was beating and banging down low on Osborne, who's just trying to clear the paint, and now I think we have a foul on the floor on Osborne. Probably could have called it about 4 or 5 seconds before that. Foul on Molly Osborne's her first. And the officials talking with both Grace and Osborne, telling them, I think, to relax. That is the 4th foul already on Southwestern with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. There's going to be a lot of free throws shot in this quarter if things keep on going this way. Osborne getting her forearm into Grace Bugler again, and the official, even before the inbound pass can be thrown in by Grace Meyer, telling her to relax. And now Bugler being held again around the screen. Metz misses the 3, and Dye has the rebound right-hand side. Definitely playing rough in the second half. See if they can get under Bugler's skin or something like that. Left of the circle as Dye comes in, is tripped up and fouled. That's the 4th foul on DCA. This third quarter really is going to take an eternity, isn't it? Foul is on Nadia Abrams. That's Abrams' first. There's no flow to the game either right now. There's no flow at all. In the first half, there was, like, even on Southwestern side, and DCA dominated, but they were getting down the court. They were taking shots as well. Well, DCA, I feel like they haven't even taken a shot in the second half. They've taken a couple of them, but it's just been rough.
Yeah, and Southwestern's subbing in and out so much, too. I think it's kind of messing with the flow. And
Dalton goes down low to Monroe, who lays it up and in. Bugler and Quisenberry are down there. Good entry pass down low to Monroe, and a cross-court pass from Kylie Dalton. And that's Michaela Monroe, who has 7. DCA still scoreless, and now Southwestern takes it away. Dye has it at midcourt. Down low looking for Molden, and threw it over her head. DC has not scored here in the third quarter, Tim, after they scored 47 points in the first half. Been outscored 5-0 to begin this third quarter. Blackford is back out, and Nadia Abrams is back in. 4:33 to play here in this third quarter. And Grace Bugel with the inbound pass. A little full court pressure here from Southwestern. They meet her on the free throw line on the far side of the court over to Quisenberry. Quisenberry back to Bugla. Bugla back to Abrams to Metz, who's wide open in the corner. Goes back to Abrams, and Abrams is fouled, and that'll give DCA free throws. And that's number 4 on Jalen Dye. Right now, Southwestern is fouling with no regard of fouling out, and DCA wants a timeout. Timeout on DCA side is a full or a 30. See what the official says here. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Hey, the Nutrition Center in Danville, vitamins, herbs, and local foods from the local store, cheering on your local team, the DCA Warriors. Go Lady Warriors in this 12th region tournament, courtesy of the Nutrition Center in Danville. Big news, Tim, coming from the 12th region earlier today. There's an opening at Boyle County High School. Denny Webb told his players he was stepping down as Boyle County head basketball coach, and we'll see. You know, that should be a pretty attractive job there for some coaches. Seneca Driver, obviously, is going to be a junior next year.
And they were young.
Yeah, very young.
I mean, and not, you know, there's young, but they're experienced. You know, I guess we'll see. You know, with Coach Webb stepping down, I would suppose his son's still going to be there.
Yeah. Well, if maybe he takes a job somewhere else, or if Harper stays there at Boyle County. But you got Seneca Driver, got Owen Wheeler, you got Harper Webb, you got some good players and good pieces there at Boyle County High School, and certainly a school that loves to win in whatever sport they play is Boyle County. So we'll see how that job ends up and who has the reins of that job.
I think it would be a good job, you know, a good destination for somebody. That'd be a really appealing job for them to look at.
Nadia Abrams gets 2 free throws. She's a 53% free throw shooter, just an 8th grader. First one for Abrams is good. The younger sister of Amari Blackford is Nadia Abrams.
We saw her play as a 7th grader last year and thought, wow, she's really tough for a 7th grader. She had a lot of composure and a lot of courage, I mean, for lack of a better word, playing with the older players.
Abrams hits them both, 49-24, and now the other way, Jesslyn Flynn works around a couple of screens and drives right hand and puts it up and in. Flynn's got 6 in this one. It's 49-26. DCA leads by 23 with 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. Bugla deep on the right side. They swing it over to Abrams. Abrams will work around. Williams back up top to Quisenberry. She'll drive strong right hand of the block. She's fouled, puts it in. Is it a continuation or is it on the floor?
I think she put it on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to say it's on the floor. Foul is on. It's number 2, Kiara Scott. That's her first, and that puts Quisenberry back to the line for 2 more free throws. Alea Quisenberry, Coach Billy Inman talked about how much she just impacts the game, says she's one of the most coachable players that he's ever coached. Free throw by Quisenberry is good. DCA has not missed a free throw tonight. They're 5 for 5 from the line.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I mean, that's only shot 5 free throws. They've hit everything they shot, so.
Yeah, they're a 57.3% free throw shooting team as a whole, so they're not great from the line, but stellar tonight. And Quisenberry tries to make it 6 for 6 on her second attempt, and she does not. It comes off the right-hand side, and the rebound is taken by Ava Jones, who checks back in for Southwestern. Ava scoreless so far in this one. Over to Molden. Molden back over to Jones. Right wing with Meyer on her, up top to Monroe as Bugla picks her up top of the circle. Monroe drives in. Her jumper's no good, but Bugla picks up a foul, and that's number 4 on Grace Bugla.
Yeah, that was kind of a, Grace got out of place on that one. She was just reaching. It seemed like she knew it, but she's still trying to affect the shot. But she did affect it, but in the wrong way.
Michaela Monroe gets 2 free throws. Monroe leads Southwestern right now with 7 points. First one for the lefty shooting Monroe is good. And we'll see if that chases Bugla to the bench. It will not.
Yeah,
yes, it will. Yeah, Abrams thought Blackford was coming in for her. She's just so used to making that substitution. But Blackford's going to check in for Grace Bugla. Mackenzie Williams checks back in for Southwestern as well. Second free throw for Monroe is up and good. It's down to a 22-point lead now, 50-28. DCA leads by 22 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. 3.5 to play. Quisenberry works around Scott. Got Southwestern defenders trailing her all over the place. Trying to find Metz in the corner. Pass knocked away by Mackenzie Williams out of bounds. And Grace Meyer on the left baseline will kick it in for DCA. Smacks the basketball. And will throw it into Abrams off the screen, puts it up high off the glass, missed it, rebound back to Abrams, who puts it up and almost went home for Nadia Abrams, who just threw it up off the glass. Knew she was going to get fouled and wanted a chance at three, almost got the chance. Instead, she'll get 2 more free throws. Foul is on Kiera Scott, that's her second, and Nadia Abrams back to the line for 2. And the 8th graders, first free throw, good. Linex in Danville rooting on the Lady Warriors in this 12th region tournament. From truck accessories, bed liners, and all your truck needs, visit Linex in Danville on Stanford Road, rooting on the Lady Warriors in this 12th region girls basketball tournament. Second free throw for Nadia Abrams is up and no good. Molden has the rebound, 51-28, DCA by 23. With 3:18 to play, they hand it off to Dye. Dye will drive hard, left hand over top of Quisenberry, let it in. Malaya already has 3 fouls, didn't want to risk number 4. Dye's got 6 on this game, 51-30, with 3:05 to play. Abrams in the front court, up to Blackford, and the pass is nearly thrown away. Blackford has it over to Metz. Metz baseline drive, lays it up, her floater's way short. Rebound taken by Dye, and Southwestern has the basketball. They kick it up the floor, Abrams knocks it out of bounds. Pass intended for Kinsley Molden. Abrams looked like a defensive back there. Saw the football, quote-unquote, flying through the air and knocked the pass out of bounds before Molden could make the catch. Jalen Dye on the left sideline. Has the basketball in her hand. She'll go across the court to Molden. Abrams has the basketball and takes it away, and now Grace Meyer has it for DCA. We battle a goal right in front of us, trying to see down the court. Quisenberry in the front court, right hand, double teamed, goes down low to Blackford, makes the catch, and now Blackford's fouled. Foul on Mackenzie Williams is her first, and the 2 free throws now coming for Amari Blackford. It's not the most exciting way to score, but they count all the same when you make free throws, and all DCA has to worry about, it looks like right now, is just making free throws. First one for Amari Blackford is no good. Southwestern team, we mentioned, had never played DCA head-to-head. They have played similar opponents this year naturally. I mean, they're in the same region, for crying out loud. Second free throw is also no good. And Dye has the rebound for Southwestern, and she is quickly down the floor. She'll hesitate, left-hand drive around Blackford, puts it up, missed it. Blackford has the board, and she got fouled on the rebound. Foul is on Jesselyn Flynn. That's Flynn's second, and now Blackford will get 2 more free throws.
So Mari's going to take her time getting down the floor. She's tired. She's been in a lot of the game. She's like, I want to take my time here and make sure I've got my head clear for a good shot.
Mari's got 6 in tonight's game. Always 2 dribbles to the basketball for Amari Blackford. Her first one is good. Just a sophomore. Amari Blackford, you would think her, Paisley Metz, Grace Meyer will take the reins of this team next year, but they still have major dreams this year as well. Second free throw, also good for Amari Blackford. DCA scored 6 points in the third quarter, all from the free throw line. 53-30, back to a 23-point DCA lead with 2:25 to play. Jalen Dye, right-hand dribble, will hand it off to Kiera Scott around the perimeter. Kiera hands it off to Jesselyn. Jesselyn will drive in. Nobody stopped the basketball. That's Jesselyn Flynn who laid it up and in. It's 53-32. DCA's lead down to 21. Blackford down low, 1 dribble, and she's fouled, going up for another layup. Southwestern wanted a jump ball. Probably have a pretty good argument that they could have got one, but it's going to be a foul instead on Mackenzie Williams. That is Williams' second, and guess who's back at the line? It's Amari Blackford for 2 more. We had an exciting first half.
Yeah.
This has been the opposite. I guess from Southwestern's perspective, they're putting up points. They've scored 13 here in the third quarter. DCA has scored 6, again, all from the free throw line. First one for Blackford is good.
DCA right now, it's just kind of content playing this style. Southwestern has a lot to catch up on, so that's why we see some of these drives are not really going and fouling. Quisenberry on that last drive is kind of let her through.
Second free throw, also good for Amari, who's hit 4 straight now. 32. Probably the biggest similar opponent, finishing my thought from a couple of minutes ago, that these two teams have played is Cooper High School. That's the team that DCA lost to in the first round of the state tournament last year. They both played Cooper this year as well. Molden, mid-range jumper over Abrams is nowhere near close, and Quisenberry has the rebound. Finally, DCA runs behind the back. Quisenberry in a front court works on Scott and Flynn. She's double-teamed. She goes over to Abrams. Abrams over to Metz in the corner, wide open. Left corner three for Metz. Got it for Paisley Metz. Finally, DCA hits a field goal in the third quarter. Metz is in double figures, and back to a 26-point DCA lead, 58-32, 128 to play. Dye, left-hand drive, bumped by Abrams, no foul call, and Blackford has the rebound for DCA. Blackford hands it off to Quisenberry, over to Metz in the corner. Metz, another corner three. That one rolls off. Rebound taken by Dalton, who dribbled it off her own teammate's foot out of bounds. Kiera Scott was there trying to break up the floor, and Dalton went down for a dribble and bounced it off of Kiera Scott's right foot. DCA basketball, and Grace Bugua will check back. No, she won't, excuse me. She was coming out, but she's giving her teammates high fives because DCA has called a full timeout. 58-32, Lady Warriors of DCA by 26 with 1:15 to play in the third quarter. Back in 1 minute on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard on Z105.
At Monticello Bank, helping your business thrive is our business. We offer a variety of products designed to make banking easier. Whether your company is large or small, you can count on us to provide accounts, loans, and other services built around the way you do business, including e-deposit, our remote deposit capture system, and merchant processing. Speak with one of our representatives and let us help you solve your business financial needs today. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC on the Danville Bypass.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
58-32, it is DCA's basketball, and they lead by 26 with 1:15 to play here in this third quarter. Rockcastle County, Wayne County played a thriller earlier this evening, went into overtime. Rockcastle County beat Wayne by 3 points, and now it looks as if DCA is poised to take on Rockcastle County tomorrow night in the 12th Region Championship. Abrams has it at the top of the perimeter, goes over to Quisenberry. Quisenberry works it right-hand side now. She'll take a hard right-hand dribble, goes to Meyer in the corner. Meyer fakes a three. She'll come to the right wing and turn around, hand it back off to Quisenberry. Quisenberry between the legs, step back, fires a three. That one bounces short. Rebound taken by Scott. Ball on the floor. Meyer comes out with it for DCA. Back over to Abrams. Abrams to Quisenberry. And Quisenberry will back it back up near midcourt. Double team goes to Abrams on the left wing. Dalton on Abrams. Spins, goes over to Alea Quisenberry, who's going to be double-teamed again near midcourt. She'll work it around the right-hand side now. Swings it back to Abrams. Abrams is wide open. That's not her shot, though. Over to Meyer. Meyer in the right corner. 30 to play now. We'll circle back around over to Abrams, left-hand side, deep in the left wing. Over to Quisenberry, and she's fouled by Dalton. Foul on Kylie Dalton is her second. And that's Alea Quisenberry who will head to the line and get 2 more free throws. We have a bench warning as well on Southwestern. Junior Molden is out kind of right in the middle of the scores table where players typically check in, and was trying to get the official's attention, and the official did not like that. And Alea Quisenberry, after the bench warning, shooting 2 free throws. Southwestern fans are holding 2 thumbs down at the officials, too. They're not thrilled with the score. First free throw for Quisenberry is no good. And Dye and Molden check back in. Kylie Dalton will check out. Alea Quisenberry, member of the 1,000-point club. Played high school ball at Garrett and Danville High School before transferring to DCA for her senior year. Her second free throw is good. Quisenberry's got 8. She's a bucket away from making it 4 Lady Warriors of DCA in double figures. 59-32, DCA by 27 with 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jesselyn Flynn drives, cut off by Metz and Quisenberry. Now works left hand around the screen, high off the glass, missed it. Monroe's follow is no good, and she's fouled. Fouls on Amari Blackford. Southwestern fans double thumbs down even when they get the call.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I don't know. Maybe they're just upset when the whistle blows because it makes the game longer.
A couple of free throws coming from Michaela Monroe. First one is no good. Monroe's got 9 in tonight's game.
You know, this is the longest show without her fouling out that I ever remember Grace Bugwell being on the bench. I mean, she has been there for a while. Of course, she has 4.
I assume she probably starts the fourth quarter on the floor. Monroe will get one more free throw. This Southwestern team has only played one 45th District team this year. That was Danville back on December the 16th. They beat Danville 65-38. They played Danville twice the year before that. Monroe's second free throw is good, so she has double digits. 8.7 to play, 59-33, DCA basketball. They go to Blackford. Blackford loses it off her hands to Monroe. Monroe with 3 to play. They go up the court to Scott. Her heave is no good. We played 3 quarters of basketball. DCA 59, Southwestern 33. Lady Warriors are 8 minutes away from a second consecutive 12th Region Championship appearance. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save up to $13,000 on a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Crew Cab 4x4. Now, Bob Allen priced at $59,185. Stock M25052. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
59-33, DCA by 26, and it is Southwestern's basketball. Again, trying to dodge a goal right in front of us. We don't sit on the sideline, we sit on the baseline here at Pulaski County. Same thing at Lincoln County, too, where you sit behind one of the goals, so you kind of got to dodge a goal in front of your face to see the action on the floor. Flynn will drive in. Bugwa does indeed start this fourth quarter on the floor here for DCA. Down low, Molden's layup is good. Bugwa didn't want to challenge her too much. Kinsley Molden has got 6, 59-35. DCA leads by 24. Quisenberry in backcourt, behind the back, working on Molden. She comes into front court with the basketball. No look pass to Metz. A left corner 3, too hard. Rebound up in the air, and we have a foul on the floor on DCA. Kinsley Molden went sliding down on the floor, and the foul is on Nadia Abrams.
I think it might be on Myers.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's on Grace Meyer. The way Abrams reacted, I thought it was going to be on her, but it's on Grace Meyer. That is Myers' 3rd. The first foul here in the fourth quarter. Sorry, Myers' 4th. And I had that on my scorecard, Tim, but I'm so bad at keeping track of fouls, I didn't trust myself. Meyer is out, and Blackford is back in. So you got Meyer with 4 and Bugwa with 4. Monroe hops with the basketball, hands it off to Flynn around the screen. Top of the circle, over to Monroe. Monroe, right hand around Bugwa, lays it up and missed the layup. Rebound tied up between Blackford and Monroe, and Blackford just rips it away, and DC has the basketball. They go back to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry tripped up in backcourt, and she's fouled. Foul is going to be on... it's so hard to see the numbers, I don't know. Molly Osborne, number 33, that's her second.
Yeah, that's one of the times you like it when Amari uses her strength, you know, sometimes when she's driving. But that one, she pretty much decided that was her rebound, and she was taking it with her.
Yeah, reach in and rip it away. Paisley Metz in the corner, down low to Bugwa with Osborne on her, and Bugwa's fouled by Osborne on the floor. Foul on Molly Osborne is her 3rd. Now, they're going to play a lot more rougher, I think, with Bugwa down low. Knowing Bugwa's got 4, too, right? If Bugwa gets caught retaliating or something, that's her 5th, and she's out of the game. Quisenberry comes into Bugwa up top, has the basketball, spins around. She fires a long 3. Good! Grace Bugwa does it again. 18 for Grace. She's got 4 threes in this one, 61-35. Here's Dye with a basketball. Jalen Dye around the screen from Molden. She'll drive left-hand, bounce pass down low. Monroe's layup is good. And again, Bugwa pulled up by Dye's drive. And Bugwa's not going to risk that fifth foul. And that's Michaela Monroe, who's got 12, 61-37 with 6.5 to play. Quisenberry in backcourt, working in the front court. Around a couple of defenders, goes to Abrams in the corner to Metz. Metz back to Abrams, and Abrams is fouled by Dye, and if so, it's number 5. And Dye knows it is as she walks back to the bench. And Jalen Dye's day is done. Dye fouls out with 6 points. The sophomore who will be back next year for Southwestern, but looking like her night and certainly her season is done. Nadia Abrams will inbound it for DCA. State tournament for the girls begins on March the 13th at Rupp Arena. Junior Molden talking with the official right now. They both have a smile across their face. No idea what that conversation could be about.
Looked like he did the hand like, let's hurry this game up. I don't think it was, but.
What do we have now? Timeout?
Yeah, I believe he called a timeout.
So he spent the time talking to the official, then called the timeout. Full timeout, 61-37. It's a game that's been over for a long time, but Southwestern is delaying the inevitable right now. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to lease a new 25 Chevy Trailblazer LS for only $279 per month for 36 months. 0 down and must be a current leasee. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M25292. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
61-37, DCA by 24 in what is going to go down as a very long second half. 6:25 to play. This fourth quarter just got underway a minute and a half ago. Inbound pass is taken away by Southwestern. Flynn the other way, right-hand layup and put it in off the backboard. Jesselyn Flynn has got 10, 61-39, and Quisenberry takes the inbound pass from Abrams. Goes over to Bugwa. Bugwa swings it in the front court to Blackford. Blackford back to Quisenberry near midcourt. Down low to Bugwa, who makes the catch in the right block. Back over to Abrams. Abrams to Quisenberry, right of the circle. Every time a guard around the perimeter makes the catch, Southwestern's double teaming him. Quisenberry in the corner to Metz, left corner 3. Misses long, but Blackford has the board, puts it up. She's fouled, and that's number 5 on Kinsley Molden, and her day is done.
You know, some things that people don't, not people, sorry, sometimes teams don't remember. You do have Bugwa, that's a very good rebounder, of course. But they also forget about Amari. And that time it was, they had all the focus on Grace Bugwa, and yeah, I'm not sure. I guess the coach is kind of.
Coach is talking with the other official now because he is. You got to have all the officials on the floor at the same time. I think Mike Marcy next to me is about to have a conniption fit.
Yeah, I don't blame Mike.
Let's play some basketball here.
Let's just walk away and let's play. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. The official, I mean, she's sitting there having a conversation with the coach, and you turn around and walk away, and let's shoot some free throws here. I guess Southwestern's got to have 5 players on the floor. Maybe they don't have to.
Maybe it's like Hoosiers. I got my team's out there.
Mackenzie Williams will check in for Southwestern. I think Billy Inman's even maybe saying the same thing we are. And walk away. Let's shoot the free throws here. Amari Blackford with 2 dribbles. The first one, no good. Lady Warriors being rooted on and cheered on from the Boyle County Courthouse by Boyle County PVA Lucretia Mike Gibson and her staff in the PVA office rooting for the Lady Warriors, going for a 2nd consecutive region championship. Second free throw by Blackford is good. And we've got a substitution. Grace Meyer is in. Amari Blackford is out. 62-39. DCA leads by 23.
Yeah, Southwestern coach is trying to tell the girls to roll it.
Save as much time as possible. Kiara Scott. Right-hand side, will hand it off to Flynn. Metz picks her up. Flynn, strong right-hand dribble. She kicks it back over to Scott. Almost lost the basketball. Scott, cross-court pass, left corner. Williams, her three is no good. Rebound strong side taken by Flynn. And Flynn's layup is no good. And Meyer fouled her. And that's number 5 on Grace Meyer.
She got in.
Meyer fouled out. Yeah, got in for 30 seconds, and her day's done. We have a technical foul? Did we just get a technical foul on Southwestern? Looked like the official just held up a tee. DCA's fan section is cheering. I think we did. Yeah, we got a technical foul on Junior Molden, who's been talking with the officials basically the entire second half, and it has delayed the action so much. And the officials have been taking the bait, essentially, and this time they said enough is enough. So we have a technical foul on Southwestern. We are going to get 2 free throws for Southwestern, and then it's going to be 2 free throws for DCA plus the ball after the technical foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got me. I was kind of watching the action on the bench to see who was coming in for Grace when she fouled out, and just missed that action totally. Now now I guess the officials are talking about it. Okay, now they're breaking up and get a little action going.
This is reminiscent, Tim, of a
mess.
Well, to use a sports analogy for those who listen to our high school baseball and softball broadcast, this is reminiscent of a 9-0 game. In the 5th inning.
And you can't get that.
And you can't get the 10th run to send it home early. Even though you know the game's over. First free throw by Flynn is no good. I don't know. That seems like a good comparison.
No,
I mean, the game's obviously not over. There's 5.5 to go. But you know who's going to win, but you just can't get to the end.
Yeah.
Second free throw is good by Flynn. She has 11.
DCA was pretty close to it in the first half. I mean, we kind of talked about, wow, they might get a running clock in the first half here, but Southwestern was able to keep that from happening. And now they've got Grace Boogwa is going to be shooting, I guess, the technical free throws.
Yeah, Grace, 71% free throw shooter. Metz is actually the best on the team, but why not put it in Grace's hand? She's got 19 in this game. She had a massive first quarter, 13 first quarter points for Grace Boogwa, and been kind of quiet since then, has battled foul trouble. She went to take a shot, did not like the feel of the basketball, and takes one dribble and takes it again. And now Grace has got 20. It's 64-40. It is DCA basketball as well. And Amari Blackford is going to throw it in on the sideline. We're going to let Southwestern get set here. Blackford into backcourt to Alea Quisenberry. Kiara Scott on her. Quisenberry right-hand drive. She's cut off. Now kicks it over to Metz in the corner. Metz to Blackford. Blackford back to Quisenberry. Down low to Boogwa. Boogwa back to Blackford. Over to Metz. Good ball movement. And a corner three from Metz is no good. Rebound taken by Boogwa. Spins. Goes over to Quisenberry. Quisenberry will reset the offense for DCA. She'll drive right hand. No look pass to Blackford. Left wing. Three. Misses short. Rebound. Battled for out of bounds. No, sorry. Stayed in bounds. Looked like it was going off of Molly Osborne's knee out of bounds. And somehow took a funny spin and went back to Molly Osborne. And Southwestern has the basketball with exactly 5 to play now. Flynn will drive into the paint. Bounce pass to Scott. Left corner. Three. Misses hard off the rim. Rebound taken by Boogwa for DCA. For Grace, it's rebound number 7. She's 3 boards away from another double-double. Again, went for 29 and 13 in the win on Tuesday night over Pulaski County. Quisenberry down low to Boogwa, who's wide open, lays it up and in. And no defense at all there from Southwestern, and Quisenberry just floated a pass down low and an easy pitch and catch to Grace Boogwa, who's got 22 now. It's 66-40. Mid-range jumper by Flynn is no good. Rebound is on the floor, taken by Quisenberry. He sprints into front court with the basketball. Quisenberry, crossover, right hand, back to Metz. Left corner, 3. That one rolls off the rim. Blackford has the rebound, puts it back up and in. Finally, we feel like we have some basketball action. Amari Blackford with a putback. She's got 13. And DCA's up 28 now. Halfway home in this fourth quarter, 68-40 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Here's Flynn around the screen from Monroe. She works around Boogwa, lays it up. No, stopped. Thought she was going to go for a layup. And Boogwa now reaching in to try to tie her up. And Southwestern wants a timeout on a left block as Flynn was double-teamed. It's a 30-second timeout. We will take it with a back in 30 on Z105.
Are you shopping for a new tax professional for your farm, LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit? This is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. At the Danville location, we have IRS-enrolled agents and certified business specialists that are uniquely trained to help with any complex tax situation. We're open all year and offer in-person or virtual appointments, as well as drop-off and pick-up to meet your needs. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
68-40, 30-second timeout by Southwestern. DCA will come back on the floor. And I was actually reading Billy Inman's lips, and he pointed at Grace and said, don't foul. Grace, of course, has got 4. One Grace has already fouled out. That's Grace Meyer. Fouled out with 12 points. Had all 12 back in the second quarter when she hit 4 threes in a 3-point barrage in the second quarter. DCA went 9 for 12 from 3-point range in the first half. At one point was 14 for 18.
Coach is still mouthing.
I don't know why the officials just don't walk away.
Well, I guess she's got to be in that position.
She's got to be in that position. Just let them talk while the play's going on. We see it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what region these officials are from. It's DCA basketball. They're Southwestern, just threw it away. It's the same crew that we had Tuesday night. Junior Molden is actually now sitting in the front row of the Southwestern fan section as if to make things even more dramatic than they already are. Blackford double dribbled.
Yeah, I kind of caught her a little bit there. She wanted to pass, the lane closed up, and she just got stuck in between the dribble and the pass.
I feel like at times this has hardly even been basketball. You know, like we're not even commentating the basketball game right now. There's just so much pause and breaks in the action.
There's like fans yelling at DCA. It's like, come on, people.
Lynn, right wing, goes left-hand side. Wide open, 3 is good, but we have a foul before the shot was taken.
Yeah, I think it's either.
And we have a technical foul now on Southwestern's bench.
Yeah, the foul, I believe, was there was
another technical foul on Southwestern's bench. Goodness gracious.
Is this just a theme that we have with Pulaski County schools right now?
I don't. Let's just go ahead and get a hotel here and stay the night. I mean, it save us time.
Just wrap it up and let's go to the house, guys. Other than that, though, yeah, I think Maury Blackford actually was trying to fight through a screen, and that's why they didn't count the basket, because it was before the Southwestern player shot it. So I'm pretty sure now we haven't had a.
I don't think the foul was on the shooter.
No,
now,
no,
the shot went in, but the foul was on the floor before the shot went up. The whistle even blew before the shot went up.
I think it was on Amari just for trying to work through the screen. Well, she kind of, I guess, worked through the screen. She made a new hole.
We've got 2 technical fouls on Southwestern. That's 4 free throws plus the ball for DCA. I think Junior Molden has been thrown out of the basketball game. I think.
I really think they probably ought to get these guys that are standing somewhere. It's in the corners.
Okay, the basket does count. So the 3-point basket counts. If there's a foul on DCA, the foul is on Amari Blackford, like you said, so trying to clear space around the screen. It's Amari Blackford's 4th. But I know there's at least 1, if not 2, technical fouls. Now another Southwestern fan is putting their hands on a sheriff deputy trying to rile the crowd up.
I mean, this
is deputy's trying to push her off the floor. This is unbelievably insane. This is enough for a high school basketball game. Now she's dancing on the floor. Goodness, get that lady off the court. Bugwa's first free throw is no good. It's taken 2 people to get her off the floor.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're trying to get her off nicely.
It's a joke.
Yeah, but Grace, her first one she missed, she's got her second free throw up, and it does go in.
Good. All right, Bugwa she gets 2 more because there were 2 technical fouls.
Yep.
And you make all the scenes you want, folks. This is a 27-point lead for DCA.
This is a high school game.
All right, Bugwa's 3rd one goes in.
terrific. The part I am kind of worried about is we've got the girls over on the bench, and there needs to be some people around the girls. There is right now. Mr. Holden is down there, so just to make sure the girls don't catch any of this verbal abuse, I guess you could say.
Bugwa makes her second free throw as well, so she makes 3 of 4.
Yep.
Bugwa has got 25 now tonight. Quisenberry in the front court with the basketball. (71-43). Someone just messaged me and said, better get Grace and crew off the floor right now. Quisenberry in the corner to Metz. Metz, right corner, 3, misses, and Bugwa goes for the rebound and is fouled by Mackenzie Williams. That'll send Bugwa to the line.
That wasn't an aggressive foul. She was just going for the ball with Grace, so.
That's free throws for Bugwa.
And I'm looking over at the Lake Cumberland crew next to us, and they're just kind of shaking their head too. I mean, it's kind of the same thought we've got.
First free throw by Bugwa is good. Well, it rolled around the rim and then went through. It's 26 now for Grace Bugwa. Probably not a bad idea, though. Pull the starters off.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen anything, honestly, from Southwestern's players, though, to think that they're out for any ill intent whatsoever. It's really just more the crowd.
Yeah.
Second free throw by Bugwa.
The girls are
also
still
good.
playing on both sides. They're still playing hard. They're still competing. I mean, there's 3:20 left in the game, and they're just kind of doing their thing.
Southwestern basketball. There's Flynn. Left-hand drive. Works on Metz. Cut off by Metz in the left block. And we'll back it back up in the corner. She'll drive baseline now. Back up top. Scott straight on 3. That one's nowhere near. It hits the right side of the rim, and a putback is missed by Southwestern. That was Mackenzie Williams who missed it, and Bugwa has the rebound. That is rebound number 8 for Grace Bugwa. Under 3 to play now. Quisenberry in the front court. Kicks it in the corner to Metz. She fires left corner 3. That one's short. Rebound off of Blackford's hands. Chased down by Alea Quisenberry near midcourt with 2:45 to play and a 31-point DCA lead, 74-43. Quisenberry with Flynn on her. She'll work right-hand side. Deep on the right wing, kicks it in the corner. That's Abrams wide open. Down low to Bugwa, who puts it up, missed the layup. Probably could have got a foul call as well down low on Ava Jones. No foul call, though. Jones has the rebound for Southwestern. On the right wing, Jones will fake a handoff in the corner for Scott, and now Blackford and Jones get tied up. It's a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it a DCA. You're right, Tim. I do notice that there are people that are standing, DCA, family, friends, associates that are standing behind DCA's bench right now just to make sure things don't get too rowdy.
Yeah.
Probably a smart move. Quisenberry, top of the circle. She's near midcourt. She'll work right hand around Scott. Stops in the lane, floats it down low to Bugwa. Her mid-range jumper is no good from the baseline. Rebound tapped out, taken by Jesselyn Flynn in the right corner. Under 2 minutes to play now in this one. Things have settled down a little bit as well as the girls began playing basketball once again. Flynn, left-hand side. Metz meets her. Back over right-hand side to go to Jones as Blackford picks her up. Jones, right-hand dribble. Crossover, works on Blackford. Throws it up and one off the glass and good for Ava Jones. First baskets for Ava Jones in this one tonight.
I'm not sure how many has Amari fouled out.
And that is number 5 on Mari Blackford. You're exactly right. So the second DCA player to foul out is Amari Blackford, and Izzy Perez will check in for DCA. Blackford ends her night with 13 points and 8 rebounds for Amari Blackford. And Ava Jones with a chance at 3 as she'll try to complete the three-point play. She can't. Rebound taken by Nadia Abrams. It's 74-45, DCA by 29. Left wing, Metz goes back to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry near midcourt. She'll cross over to work on Ava Jones. Back up near midcourt. Quisenberry wants to waste as much time as she can. Jones on her back heels, backpedaling, trying to stay in front of Quisenberry. Now met by Kylie Dalton, and Quisenberry's now double-teamed near midcourt. Dribble the basketball off of Dalton's foot, gets it back, and DCA wants a timeout with Quisenberry in trouble. It is a timeout for a DCA. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with a 1:15 to play. DCA by 29, 74-45. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stewart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as a #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Southwestern looks like they're going to empty their bench. Wholesale changes. Kiara Scott is on the floor. Kylie Dalton is as well, but 3 new players check in, including number 31, West, who was in earlier this evening. Number 20, Abigail Strunk, who's a senior. And number 13, Claire Marie Ramsey, who was in as well.
This is time that Edmond is sort of call timeout and get his girls off.
Yeah, pull the plug and get the bench players in. By the way, Junior Molden was not thrown out of the game. He is coaching from the bench and now is actually walking down the sideline again. With 1:05 to play, Abrams has the basketball. She'll go up top to Bugwa. With West picking her up near midcourt, hands it back off to Quisenberry. Quisenberry near where the half and sideline meet. She'll drive right hand, kicks it in the corner. Metz, another wide open 3. That one's short. Rebound comes out to Izzy Perez, who has the basketball and goes to Quisenberry with under 45 seconds to play now. Quisenberry. Now the left side. She'll drive, left hand take off the glass. Rolls home for Alea Quisenberry. And Quisenberry is in double figures, and that is the 4th DCA Lady Warrior to score double figures tonight. It's 76-45, a 31-point DCA lead under a half a minute to play. West has it right of the circle. And what do we have now?
His time. Junior Molden wanted to get the other girls in, so he called a time.
All right,
now,
so 3 new players in, and now DCA is going to send Shuna Dang in there, probably for Grace Bugwa. Yeah, Dang's going to check in, and Bugwa is going to check out for DCA. Another great game for Grace Bugwa, as always. 27 points, 8 boards for Grace Bugwa. Right baseline, and now officials blow the whistle again. Somebody just got thrown out again on Southwestern side. It's an assistant coach who's now on the floor approaching an official, and she'll be escorted off. A little bit less of a show when she gets escorted off as the last woman. Well, we got another fan back behind the bench who's turning about as red, orange as his shirt is. He's pointing at an official. He's yelling at an assistant coach. Maybe the athletic director, I'm not sure. Now Junior Molden standing up.
He's kind of yelling at the Southwestern bench, really.
Yes, yeah. It's someone in a Southwestern pullover who's taking the brunt of some abuse from his own fans.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Billy's waiting to bring in some of the girls on the bench.
Yeah, and Tatum Boyd, Adelise Jochi, and Bella Bradshaw will check in. This game was over at half. DCA was up 32 points at half, led 47-19. And we kind of felt like maybe there's a chance. I guess 28 points at half, not 32. Maybe there's a chance that we get a running clock.
That's total opposite.
Yeah, running clock never hit. Paisley Metz is trying to get off the floor because DCA has 6 players on the floor. And now Southwestern will inbound the basketball. What do you think the post-game handshake line is going to be like? Although I don't think there's not any bad blood between DCA and Southwestern. It's really between Southwestern and the officials, right? I mean, I don't think there's any bad blood at all between the teams. Abrams in the front court with 15 to play. Abrams will drive in, go down low to Dang. It's off the rim, and it's actually an attempted pass, but you can give the rebound to number 20, Abigail Strunk. 5 to play. Layup is no good for Southwestern. Rebound tapped out. Floater is good at the buzzer. That one's, I believe, not Kinsley. I don't know who put it in. 54 did. That's Samaj Artis, the sophomore. And DCA is not going to have a post-game handshake with Southwestern. They're going to exit the floor with the way this game went. I don't really blame them. No. It's 76-47, DCA by 29 in the 12th Region semifinals. They'll have a chance to play for the 12th Region Championship tomorrow night, and they'll do it against Rockcastle County. We'll have it live, 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow on Z105. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, the hometown radio network.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stewart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as the #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Papa's Quick Stop number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane, the former Bluegrass truck stop, has been completely remodeled. Open 24/7 under new ownership and management. Serving mouth-watering broaster chicken and delicious Hunt's Brothers pizza. Call ahead. They'll have it ready to pick up 24/7 at 859-209-2400. Ask to see Thomas or LaRonda, and they will tell you how you can get 8 to 13 cents per gallon off, less than what the sign says on your DSL needs. Papa's Quick Stop number 17 in Danville, 270 Stewart's Lane, is your one-stop shop for truckers and travelers.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
(76-47) the final. DCA by 29 in a game that was easily out of hand early, and I also mentioned on social media, easily the weirdest game that I've ever called. The second half that felt like it would never end.
It was easily out of hand the second half, too.
Yeah, it was out of hand in a different way in the second half, right? 2 people ejected, one a Southwestern fan who decided to dance on the court while she was being pushed out by a sheriff deputy. Southwestern assistant coach, no post-game handshake, and all that matters, I guess, at this point is DCA moves on and plays the 12th Region Championship game tomorrow against a very good Rockcastle County team. Excited about that game tomorrow. DCA had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 players finish in double figures. 27 for Boogwa tonight, 13 for Blackford, 12 for Meyer, 11 for Metz, 10 for Quisenberry, 3 for Nadia Abrams. For Southwestern, they were led in scoring by Michaela Monroe, who had 12 in this game, 11 for Jesselyn Flynn, 6 for Kinsley Mola and Jalen Dye, 3 for Molly Osborne, and 2 each for Kiara Scott and for Ava Jones. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for Southwestern, we have Molden with 3 rebounds, Flynn with 5, Dye with 4 rebounds, 1 block, Monroe with 3 rebounds, 1 block, Osborne with 2, Jones with 4, Scott with 1, and then Mackenzie Williams with 2, and Strunk with 1 rebound. And then over for DCA, Grace Bigwell had 8 rebounds, 3 blocks. Mari Blackford had 8 rebounds. Leah Quisenberry had 4. Grace Meyer had 3. Paisley Metz had 1. Nadia Abrams had 3. And then Izzy Perez had 1. And that's the totals for that.
Again, DCA, they win it 76 to 47 tonight here over Southwestern. Lady Warriors and Lady Rockets of Rockcastle County. Tomorrow, winner is heading to Rupp Arena for the state tournament. It's the 12th Region Championship. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow, and we're going to have it on Z105 WRNZ FM. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls. Our thanks to Robert Wagner, General Manager, Tim Holland, our color commentator and statistician, and thanks to you for listening to the old-fashioned way on Z105 WRNZ FM or the new-fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky Womax. Final score, 76-47, DCA by 29. We'll see you tomorrow night as the Lady Warriors go for a second consecutive 12th Region Championship right here on the Hometown Radio Network.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Inter-County Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Papa's Truck Stop, and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
It's 10:23.
And now, the weather forecast on Z105.
Brought to you by Good Neighbor